Modern Mahjong's back to continue our series on Mahjong etiquette. Here's post 3. The 3 questions we're going over is it proper etiquette to touch another player's tiles? The answer to that is no. Is East the dealer? Also no. And should players wait until everyone has their tiles before placing them on the sloping part of the rack? And that's a yes. Let's break it down. When the league was formed, delegates from all over the U.S. came together in New York City to come up with rules to standardize the way that National Mahjong League is played. People had different ideas of what they thought should be the rules, so many rules are written as recommendations without penalty. Often, following these recommendations are both proper etiquette and what we call best practices. In many situations, if you follow these recommendations, it might prevent your hand from being declared dead. Let's start with Mahjong Made Easy, which provides it is recommended a player never touch another player's tiles. So you would see this often either if East is the dealer or when someone does a joker exchange. So let's talk about taking tiles. Each player takes their own tiles. East is not the dealer. According to Mahjong Made Easy, each player takes their own tiles and they are left in stacks until all of the tiles are picked. This makes it much easier to see whose turn is next when you take tiles, when you leave those tiles in stacks. Mahjong Made Easy also provides, once all players have the correct number of tiles, these may be placed on the slope portion of the rack. So players often say, well, that's just a recommendation. But if you think about it, that's like saying you can go through the intersection once the light turns green. Well, until the light turns green, you can't. So once all players have the correct number of tiles, these tiles may be placed in the slope portion of the rack. Why is it important that East isn't the dealer? Not only is it a rule, but if East acts as a dealer and knocks over a tile, it's another rule that that tile is not hidden in the wall, so it is still given to the player. Of course, if there are issues that prevent a player from taking their own tiles, another player can pass it to them. Why shouldn't you touch another player's tiles when doing a joker exchange? This can prevent a player from having a dead hand. Hypothetical. Player A replaces player B's joker, but they use the wrong tile, and it's not noticed then. It doesn't get noticed until later when player B, let's say, has an exposure of 3 6 cracks and 1 8 crack. Player B's hand could be called dead for having the wrong tile in their exposure. Do you have other questions on rules, etiquette, strategy, or where they intersect? We invite you to email us at modernmahjong@gmail.com or post on our Facebook group, Mahjong Community. We have 60,000 Mahjong players that love to connect and share information about rules, strategies, and connecting our community. We invite you to watch the replay of our Zoom panel on etiquette on our YouTube channel, Modern Mahjong. Registration's open. You're invited to elevate your game. We're doing a 3-part series with Kveller to help players learn the rules, play with confidence, and increase their strategy. Prior knowledge of how to play by National Mahjong League rules is required. This is not a learning class to learn to play. If you can't attend all 3 sessions, classes are recorded and a private replay is available for a limited time for all registered players. You could register in the link bit.ly/Mahjong series, the M and the S are capital, or scan that handy QR code. Canasta players, are you ready to go to Manhattan for our Canasta Convention? It's taking place October 11th and 12th at the Honors Bridge Club in Midtown Manhattan. Details on bit.ly/CanastaCon25, and both C's are capital. Finally, if you're still listening, thank you for listening and supporting our business. Modern Mahjong is our curated collection of Mahjong and Canasta gifts and accessories. April 7th is around the corner, and we hope you're registered for our Modern Mahjong Zoom with Barney Glacio to go over the new card. You could register at bit.ly/2025 Modern Mahjong, and once again, those M's are capital. As you could tell, we share important rules, strategies, etiquette, and other things that you don't want to miss out on. So if you aren't following us, what are you missing out on? Tag your friends so they can join us too. Like, comment, save, and share. And with that, we hope you have a great day and a great game.